What is up, YouTube? Devil here with another war recap. As you can see, I'm using new software. If you have any comments on it, please let me know. I had some technical issues with the last software I was using. So we'll start with, I'm going to show you three, but before we do that, I'm going to start off with five. They are both my Town Hall 9 attacks, and the base layout is the same. I did five first, and I kind of refined my technique a little bit when I went and did three. So basically, these are both going to be max GoLoWipe attacks, and I'm going to start from right there. I'm going to attempt to snipe that tower, but it's not going to work because of the expo. So that's something I'll clean up when I hit number 3. So the wizards up top, the funnel, the heroes won't have any issue going in. I did worry a little bit about the queen walking around, so I did put those wizards down. Probably could have timed it better. But everything's in the middle, and at this point, I've actually forgotten to put the golem in. So that was a huge mistake on this attack. So of course my target with the kill squad is going to be there's 2 air defense. One just went down, another one's already down, and the queen. And the queen is still defending queen is still walking around. So luckily I'm just barely have enough to take her out. So as soon as she goes down, I can start with the air portion. I'm going to send in 2 lavas with loons right behind it, and then I'm going to carry on with that clockwise motion and just keep sending troops in so that they push in towards the center. So one lava popped, another lava is about to pop. There it goes, and I have 1 lava standing. There are still 2 air defenses. One is going down now, another one is being targeted. No more lavas, but that is okay. It looks like there's still two towers that can hurt the loons, and the Tesla, it fires so fast it really is dangerous for loons. Only 1 loon left, but there is just enough pups to clean up, so we'll go ahead and fast forward. And of course, me, in my infinite wisdom, decided that attack wasn't hard enough, so I went and did 2 spots higher and did the same kind of attack. So let's see how that one goes. That's not working out too well. Okay. I don't think I like this button thing here. Let's try that. Okay. So I'm not trying to snipe that tower anymore. So I'm just going to go head first with a golem, and then immediately start building the funnel. And I definitely didn't forget the second golem this time. So with those wizards and the jump there, that's enough to funnel my heroes inside. So there's the poison to slow down the CC troops, and then the rage for the wizards to kill the CC. And at this point, all I'm doing is watching my targets. My targets are the 2 air defenses and the queen. And basically just praying that my kill squad is able to take out those 3 targets. I didn't see it happen, but one of those air defenses went down already. And another one is about to go down by a mystery troop over there. It wasn't that king, that's for sure. And look at my level 19 queen taking out the level 30 queen. So as soon as that happens, we'll go and start the air raid. My loon placement was just a little bit different because that expo is on air, so I was a little more front heavy on the loons. And you will see towards the end here that I have many more than just 1 loon left afterwards. So this attack was a lot cleaner. There's nothing left that can hurt the loons anymore except for that sweeper, and that's about to go down from the pups. Alright, there you have it. There is another 3-star. Alright, so we'll do number 6 now. This is a excuse me, this is a GoHo, and Slacker is going to use 3 golems. Now I think the purpose for this golem here is just a tank to build the funnel. If it were me, I probably would have just used some minions right here. Or maybe it's just a giant and some wizards. But the reason I say that is because at the end of this raid, I think he still has 2 golems standing, which is crazy. And he doesn't have many hogs left either. So he went pretty heavy on the golems. Also note his wall breakers. Those wall breakers is pretty obvious what they're going to do. But the next one, you want them to go straight into the base. But they're going to turn. Because that's just how the wall breaker AI is. If you think that's going to happen, don't even put the wall breakers down. Because I don't think he wants the troops in that compartment there. I'm sure he wants them in the center. So when you see that happening in your raids, don't even put the wall breakers down. Because that's just going to distract your troops. And send them off in the wrong direction. Anyway, his kill squad's doing their business, and he should at this point be looking at his hogs. There go his hogs, and he's going to go in a clockwise motion. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this cold. There's 1 giant bomb, and it's a heal elsewhere. That's okay. There's a heal. There goes a 3rd giant bomb, I think. No, just 2. When you do GoHos, you need to be keeping track of the giant bombs. There goes 3. I know it's hard to do sometimes in real time. It's a lot easier to do when you're just watching someone else do this. And you can tell this base is done. 1 cannon left. His heroes are still up. And still 2 golems running around. But there's 3 stars. Alright, now we'll jump down to 14. Alright, this is my Tunnel 8 attacks. It's GoVaLo, of course. I'm going to Quake right in the middle. And then build the funnel. And go from there. Alright, so there's just a few minions to funnel up top and down south. And as soon as those minions do their work, I wanted that golem to go 1 spot lower because I had it set to set the wall breakers there. So that was a mistake on my part. I took a chance of having a wall breaker fail. I got lucky that it didn't happen. So here comes the CC. I'm going to, of course, rage them up. I don't have poison since I used the Quake. But since the CC is distracted, I'll go ahead and send the Valks now. Get the heal out there, and then start looking for the loon placement. At this point, my ground is down. And here come the loons. It's important to get those loons out nice and early. This way the towers are still at least somewhat distracted as your kill squad moves through the base. And we'll fast forward a little bit. Too easy. Three more in the bag. Alright, so that was 14, so we'll go down to 15 now. Alright, I believe you guys got cheated out of a similar base in the last video due to my technical difficulties. I think the layout was exactly the same. The composition is different. The composition in the attack that you did not get to see in the last war was, I think it was a GoHo Wee from a Town Hall 8. So this here is GoVaHo. So what she's going to do is try to get her kill squadron in the center to clear out those giant bombs, and then send the hogs. Now notice where she put the earthquake at. She opened up both of those side compartments. It might sound like a good idea to do that, but it's just more stuff to distract the Valk, so I wouldn't have done that. I would have just opened one. Because ultimately, you only want the tanks to go into the middle. You don't care. The hogs can handle everything else. Alright, so there's 2 giant bombs. There's still one more giant bomb somewhere. But she's got a heal to deal with it. There's that. Probably guessing that it's right in there. Nope, I haven't seen it. No big deal. Base is done. Another good attack from V. And we'll just fast forward some more. Alright, GoVaHo, I love it. More Valks. 17. Yet again V. Alright, so this is a HoLo. So her goal here is to get the hogs towards those air defense. It's really all she cares about for the hogs. On the back end, she will use the loons. Alright, and basically she's just doing an Asian wall on 2 fronts. So those hogs should converge onto the air defense. So 1 air defense down. All 3 bombs were triggered. In truth, she probably could have just hogged this, but I don't think she knew where the giant bombs were. Oh, there is 1 still air defense still standing. So right now this is a nightmare. But she was good to go ahead and send the loons on the right side, which she does. And she is just barely going to get that last air defense. Was there 2 hogs beating on it? Yeah, just 2. A close call, but it worked out. Alright, fantastic attack V. I love the composition. Good job. And now number 19. This attack is a GoLoWipe. Now, if it were just a GoWipe, I wouldn't even be showing it. But since he's got the loons, it shows me that he at least looked at the base and tailored his army to what the base calls for, which is something we should always be doing with every attack. So I feel like it's a decent army to show you. What he does here, I believe he just goes head first into this base. Yeah, there's 2 golems and some wizards. They're just going to clean up everything in front. Alright, now notice what happens with his wizards here. He puts them under heal. I think he did. No, maybe not. I thought he did. Well, the point is he probably could have used a spell there in order to take out that dragon. Because the dragon needs time to roast in that poison. Otherwise, the poison doesn't take out the dragon. So here comes some P.E.K.K.A.s. That heal was probably misplaced. I don't know why that heal was so early. But unfortunately, the P.E.K.K.A.s are basically just going to walk in a big circle. So if it were me, I'd be panicking at this point. You really want those P.E.K.K.A.s to turn left. They're not going to. They're just going to go around. So for time constraints, he's going to send his loons, even though the air defenses are still up. But what that does do is point the P.E.K.K.A. into the middle of the base. And thankfully, he still has some wizards working outside. So not the cleanest attack, but it's a creative attack. So good job, Jay. Good job, everyone else. Thanks for watching. Keep up the fire.